welcome to the show. I'm Scott Thomas. This is Indie Lagone here right?
This is Indie Lagone, and you are watching East Tennessee Music Scenes on the Rise.
Seriousness, no laughing, guys.
I'm more serious.
You want your mic?
All right, guys. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Alan Swain.
Scott Belcher, bass player.
Jason, guitar.
Scott, you got it.
You held that like a singer. Okay, I'll hold it like Bob Barker.
Yes. Hold my ball. On a serious note, let's get something.
Did you come up with that like on a serious note just
yes,
for
on a
this,
serious note,
or
because it's
Okay.
you guys? All right,
We do serious notes.
is that in minor, like a minor serious note, like
It's major. It's
major?
How did you guys think up the name Indie Lagone?
Dracula.
There you go.
So, first victim off the boat for Dracula when he landed in London.
All right.
Interesting, yeah?
Yes, it is very
Yeah,
interesting.
very interesting. Okay.
I was just talking about that a while ago because I always say your name wrong. The band name, anyway.
Oh, okay. I was like, golly, man.
Not your name.
A lot of people.
We're friends on
do.
Facebook. You should
Yeah.
know my name by now.
Indie Lagoon.
Said Indie Lagone.
But we were almost gone like 5 times over. Every time we lost a drummer, we were almost Indie Lagone. Yeah, we're on drummer number 6. We went from
Luckily, we
Scott
got
Fugate to
Bugatti
Scott
Fugatti
Fugatti.
About how many years have you guys been in the music business? The music scene?
Are you talking about the band or individually?
Individually,
As long as I want it.
Probably, yeah. That's simple math, yeah.
I like to think I'm on a
We'll
dog
talk
here.
about
You know.
have you guys all been just playing the same instruments that you are currently playing in your
Yes,
band?
as soon as I hit puberty, same instrument.
Well, you also play guitar, too. I've seen you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not really.
You haven't.
No, I
you
do.
Don't recently?
I play all the time. That's how we write. Is we sit there and come up with something on an acoustic or a keyboard or something like that. But as far as live goes, no, don't play guitar live anymore. Nobody likes being tied to a microphone stand, unless of course they're like didn't have their Wheaties.
And
And
you're
then
always
they don't
moving
mind
around.
standing there, and it's more entertaining for me to be able to move around on the stage and interact with people.
And off stage.
You
And
don't
off
just move
stage,
around on
and
stage.
off
You're off
stage.
stage and you're running around the whole crowd. I've seen you.
Well, if they won't come to you,
Yeah.
you got to.
Bring it to them, right?
Right.
So how long have you been an interviewer?
Not nearly long enough.
Yeah.
We're getting going, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a new up-and-coming thing. We gotta take it slow.
Is your program on the rise?
Is that what you tell
Yeah.
the ladies is what I want to know. You
Yeah,
gotta take it slow.
there it is, right there.
It's on the rise.
It's on the rise.
On the rise.
It's on the
Gotta take
rise.
it
Just so
slow.
y'all know,
Gotta take
this
it
guy
slow.
right here.
Tense.
What is the most trying experience you have had in the band itself? Whether it's a health problem or turmoil, other than 6 drummers, if that's the biggest. But
Hey,
Oh, well, I'd say we used to have a lot of problems deciding that we were done with a song. Not every practice, we would come in there and be like, you know what?
I have some
We should
experience with
change
that.
this. And then we would change it, and then the next practice would be like, you know what? We should change it again. And we just kept doing that. And yeah, I'm pretty,
We really like to change right before
sure.
shows.
here, let me give you.
I'm pretty
a
sure
list
that
and
was a
hold it up
trying
here.
experience for everybody. Yeah.
Scott
trying.
Fugatti is the best drummer Indie Lagoon has ever seen.
And the question is, what stage? I want you to answer first because you haven't talked
Me?
much. Okay, so what stage move
we're
do
supposed
you?
to intuitively know. He's projecting. It's just it doesn't pick up on camera.
He might in his eyes. He might be smizing over there into the camera. What stage move do you pull to dislodge sweaty?
Do the whites dance.
Yeah, that's a good. That's a good one.
Out there.
With it. hop around. Hey, I got my guitar. I'm just gonna sit here and do this until something happens.
That's
Yeah.
best.
I enjoy the stick, so I don't do anything.
That is amazing.
You're constantly
I have a
jumping around the
high
stage,
five
though.
On that one, I like it.
You got it. I'm done.
So, if you could be splashed by any food, what food would you be splashed by?
Donuts.
Glazed, chocolate. I mean,
You don't mess with the donut.
We're going with texture.
You don't mess
texture
with the
here.
donut, man. Just donut. It doesn't really matter. Donuts.
Like, I like to get crazy, like maybe Indian food. Oh yeah.
Spicy.
Just spicy.
Spicy?
All over. Yeah. And
Ar-
gross.
Aromatic.
Yeah, and your whole house is gonna smell
I
terrible.
mean, if you can get
The whole
splashed
neighborhood,
and clear
really,
your
yeah.
sinuses at the
Your
same
neighbors,
time, I mean,
right?
hell,
Neighbors will know.
Screw an Eddie pot.
They will know.
Pizza.
pizza. Everybody loves pizza.
Hot,
true.
scolding hot pizza. So we got two hot guys
man.
here.
Cheerios.
So music for you guys is basically an ever-changing evolution.
It's evolution, baby.
Yes. Yes, it is. We have went like so many different directions that I would say that we finally have decided one direction, finally, to a degree. No, maybe not totally, but somewhat.
I've
to
noticed a
degree.
difference between the first few songs I've heard from you guys and what you're currently playing. There's a big difference to me. I mean,
We started out with that a little bit more of a raw sound, where it was kind of rooted in punk and rockabilly, and just got a really hard edge. And then as the band progressed, it became a little bit more molded. We've been together for 8 years, so we've been able to read over that time what the audience is going to react to. The hard balance is writing something that you really love and that other people are going to love as well.
and now that you've mentioned songs that people love, why don't you talk a little bit about your most recent video and the song behind the most recent video that I've seen on YouTube, I Pray.
Okay. My sister's here with us today, and she has cerebral palsy, and lost in pools of thought, thinking about what would it be like if she didn't have somebody to turn back on, such as myself or my family. Where would she be? And that would most likely be on the street. And there's not a whole lot of people that are going to turn a second eye, to somebody that can't speak. And so with that, just kind of rolled into lyric after lyric, and next thing you know, we've got a song. But the song is focused around those who don't have a voice at this point, those that are lost in the blur and beneath the wave. And so I wanted to try to speak to that. Well, a lot of people have kind of embraced that song, and if you look at YouTube, the play is continuing up, But you're talking about 1.6 billion people, and how many of those are not refugees? How many of those are just people with special needs? And so
I think it's awesome
it came
that
from the heart.
you have a platform to be an advocate for that. I think that's awesome because not everybody can get up on stage and say, hey, this is what the song's about. You should pay more attention to it. So I think that helps with the education and just keeping everybody in the know about it. I think, I do the same thing with women's reproductive health on stage. So I think
That's pretty cool.
I think it's awesome.
That's pretty cool.
We should do a benefit show.
We should do a benefit show. Yeah.
I think a message is important. I think people are getting to where they do want to hear something meaningful. If you're going to sing something, if you're not singing it from your heart, you don't mean what you say. I think people intuitively just know that. You go to it, you see a crowd, you can look them in the eye and tell if they actually feel anything
Relate to what's going on.
about what you're saying to
And
them.
who knows how many of those people, in the case of cerebral palsy or homelessness, are in the crowd that have experience with that and can feel connected with that. I mean, I think that's one of the great things about our music scene and developing that connection with people.
If you're in music at some point, most likely you have experienced that.
Right?
The Fugatti Pyramid of Greatness has 3 main points: beards, sunglasses, and me.
That's true. That's true. The greatness of the band does rely on Bugatti.
Yeah. Well, it used to be Fugate, but he couldn't be here today, so we always have our backup in the wings.
It's pretty awesome.